Here's Brogdon around the screen. Good pick by Ayton, and Brogdon gets the game started with the first bucket. Both the offensive and defensive end. Doc Rivers has talked about more frequency of Giannis and Dame pick and rolls. Walker hitting from the edge.
Rotation on that backside.
Dame popped a clutch and got to the rim. And Lillard on the board. Catch against Lopez. And Brook Lopez didn't quite get the stop. Ayton with a soft touch. Here's Middleton. Up high, Giannis with the punch.
No switch for that. Right, no switch for that.
Time. Malik Beasley has done a pretty good job this year guarding the other team's top wing scorer. That time Simons got loose. Touches the paint and tips it home. One of the top scorers in the league in paint points. Fights around the screen. Ayton on the roll. And a nice looking jump hook there.
About where he is in the drop matters. You can't be too tight. You can't be too deep.
As Beasley laces the corner three. Brogdon. It's teacher against student, and teacher won the battle that time. We're tied at 12. Ayton from the free throw line, 15 feet, light work. Cross court. One more to Middleton from deep. Got it. Good offense by the Bucks.
On personnel, right? Who's coming off of the screen? If it's somebody who can pull it, I got to be a little bit tighter, right? But I got to be in a stance enough as Dame gets another two.
Good help by Lillard. Simons fires. Got it. Good here defensively. They hit Lillard with two and double. Lopez open for three. Knocks that one down. He had 5 a couple of nights ago.
From the three-point line, that's what makes it tough. When you have to send 2 to Dame Lillard, you've got shooters all around him.
As Scoot Henderson gets that little float game to go. A nice drive and bucket by Kamara, who's been a nice... Lopez, same spot for 3. Same result. Knocks it home.
Scoring so much, his ability to facilitate, make the right play.
Yes, very worthy passer, and Jake Crowder, conference.
And another guy who can get it done on the defensive end of the floor.
Grant from the elbow, got it. Rebuild. And that's where they are right now, and Chauncey Billups talks about that guy, Scoot Henderson, catching a body underneath. Against Connaughton, out to Reed. Touches the paint and slams it. Doc Rivers calls timeout, Milwaukee. But couldn't cash out. Smoked the layup and got it back.
Well, the Bucks like to use Portis on that block.
Early getting post position. Boy, what a tough catch inside. Bobby Portis earned that bucket, Stephanie.
Work, and you know, he's just such a tough matchup.
And Reed at the other end for 3. Injuries. There's Giannis over to Crowder. Crowder for 3, knocked it home. Little 2-for-1 situation if the Blazers want it. Henderson with the midi, got it. Scoot going to work. Splashdown. Wow, the precocious and poised rookie making it a 1-point game, a clutch bucket.
On these things, you get hung up on the screen, it's a quick blow by. There goes Portis setting the screen for Giannis. Giannis is the kind of player.
Back to Thibault, gets paint on his heels, swings to Brogdon, the 3 is up and
in that first quarter towards the end.
And I love what Chauncey Billups told us about Scoot. He's like, I just need to keep him confident. He is a downhill guy with a tough finish with contact, flexing on him.
Pressure on him and work on his decision making, and it seems to have worked. Been much more efficient that way. Portis underneath.
The guy who's coming into this league with so much expectation.
And one, Jabari Walker underneath. Here's Chris Middleton. At times the forgotten man on the show and go. Good verticality by Giannis to get the stop, but Reed put it home. Comes Henderson. Henderson on the drive, got it! Scooting to the hoop.
Those coming out dead balls, free throws, can communicate that to them and let them go to work.
That's not a bad play right there. Giannis underneath with the spin. Dame with the 3, got it. Lillard with 11 now. Ayton on the short roll out to Walker. Walker, boy, with the deceleration step through. Lopez gets ready to check into the ball game. They put 2 on the ball on Dame. Portis pulls the 3 and knocks it home.
and the wherewithal, gets that right arm over to that right side to get the block.
Working against Beasley. Snakes the screen. Tough shot. Simons says.
The catch.
That's where they go. Giannis cross court. Beasley drives the closeout. That play worked.
To get their teammates high percentage looks, they want to knock him down.
Matisse Thybulle knocks down the three. Beasley battling Grant. Putting his chest on him. Too little.
Oh, yeah.
Too little. Dame with a long two and knocks it down. Lillard up to 13 with his 5th field goal. Offense in the NBA, a lot of ordnance, a lot of weaponry. Giannis in full flight, lost his balance but lays it home. Of course, beside us and at the bucket the next minute.
He's a freight train in transition.
Simons at the other end, a 3-ball. Washington up the highway as Lopez slams it home. So Dame's tentacles are still all throughout.
Get the switch. Jeremy Grant can go to work here.
Turns and fires and got it to fall. With his food out front. Got downhill. Ayton with the jump hook and scores it.
I know that was something that you were talking about early in the broadcast, Steph, as far as the first line of defense and also help side. What other?
Portland back in transition. Dame with a step back 3. Butter. 18 on the night. Simons with a burst of speed at the other end. Playing off the elbow again. They leave him free for the mid-range jumper, and he knocks it home. Out to Lopez. A Logos 3 comes off. Right back to Giannis. Steps through and lays it home. Grant on the drive and got the layup to go. Giannis put his hands up and said, my bad, by Brogdon. And Dame took it right back, took his cornbread, and Grant says thank you.
Jumper.
Missed it at the other end. Walker with the rebound. Brogdon lays it home, and Portland. Guy that has meant so much to this area. Lopez inside, out of the timeout. Milwaukee stopping the hemorrhaging. Middleton against Brogdon. Boy, he takes his time and gets to his spot, doesn't he?
He really does. Using his ability to keep him in front. And
it paid off that time, right? They got to stop. Simons will pull it back behind the three-point line. Inside. Boy, he thread the needle and hit Ayton. Passed up the shot. Middleton in the mid-range where he is cash money Middleton. Over by Giannis. Here comes Scoot Henderson, who was a huge catalyst in the first half. Simons raising up. Got downhill and lays it, missed it, tipped in by Ayton. Simons in full flight out to Thybulle for 3. He's been in the lab all summer working on that one. Lopez at the nail. Squares up and knocks one home. Sprays it out. Reed, 3. Wow, not the way they drew it up, but they'll take it anyway. Portis with the spin and the finish.
No fear factor whatsoever on this end of the floor by the Blazers.
Boy, tough shot by Anthony Simons. Middleton against Simons. Light work. Portis with the board and a chance to make it a 2-point game with under 2 minutes to go in the third. Doc calls out the play. It's Middleton again. Simons for 3. And back and forth we go. They funneled him, it looked like, to Giannis. It didn't matter, Stephanie. Wow. Outer. Thybulle almost took it back to get the steal. Here's Brogdon on the move. And he lays it home with the left. That's deflected. And here come the Blazers up by 7. Their largest lead of the night. Brogdon. Butter. Timeout. Up. And they get the turnover. Bucks on the move. Lillard a deep 3. And maybe there is still time for Dame time. But in a 6-point deficit position. Up high. Ayton got the finish.
Giannis a quick blow before the end of the ball game.
And Dame was looking for a call in the push. He's up to 23. 36%. Ayton got it.
Is coming on as of late. Sometimes it's just as simple as getting healthy and playing together and understanding wherever.
Brogdon snakes the screen by Ayton. Ayton pulls again. Man, he's automatic right now, Steph.
What you need, now you got to get some scores.
Giannis behind Lopez's screen. Tough shot. Count it and one. That's why Doc Rivers is using his shoot-arounds as practices pretty much this year. Camara, boy, that was slick. Lopez on the pick and pop. And the three ball is pure. Brook Lopez with his third three. He's got 16. As facing him up. Little jump hook. That's his shot. Timeout, Bucks. 6 on the clock for Middleton. Good defense inside. Beasley with a nice cut for the layup. Camara back out to Grant. 5 on the clock. They got to get busy. Tough pull-up is straight.
Team, they're hitting a lot of tough contested shots now in this second half.
And Middleton goes glass. Lopez on the three, and there it is. It's a one-point contest. To go is how we define it. Lillard caught on the switch against Grant. Good contest and a tougher shot.
Defensive plays by Giannis.
Ayton switches on to Lillard. He likes that matchup. Dame rises up and punches it home. Oh, he hit that like a stimulus check. To the backcourt, they get the steal. Up to Giannis from Dame Dollar, and Milwaukee miraculously out in front. Simons steps through. Floater, got it! Big time bucket. Now, if he makes this next one, it's a three-point game.